Alright. Hi everyone. We're gonna talk about why I'm sad that Renew Your Vows is getting cancelled, a pleasant surprise, and what I think of Exiles, which covers all the books we're gonna do in this review. Okay, Spawn, because that's how the pile's set up. This artwork, as I was explaining to Mom, the shirt you can't see anyway. This was done by Todd McFarlane back when he was working for Marvel. Got my McFarlane shirt on, we're ready to go. Anyway. And we found out something really cool. They are offering single issues digitally. My local comic book store just started offering my local comic book store, Comic City, started offering reprints of books like this, and this was only $1. You can see.
It's actually cheaper to get it to the comic book store.
Yeah.
Than it is online.
Anyway. Yeah, cheaper to get it through the comic book store than it is online. But yeah, it was a really good story. Same as it was back then. Counter and everything. I don't even know if they still do the counter anymore. The counter could have reached 0 by now. I honestly don't know. But this had the old school Spawn counter and the old school references to like E, which inspired me in my own story to. That's what I envisioned for it as a comic. But it didn't occur to me that they had like made up channels too. They put a fair mix of both. But anyway, it's a really neat book. Y'all should check it out. If you have a brick and mortar comic book store, support them. If they sell back issues, get it. Definitely get it. I know this is expensive on eBay because this is the first book I saw within my lifetime that used to be in my collection that ain't no more. Rise in value. I went to a con and the guy wanted like $100-some-odd for it. So anyway, it ain't cheap. I'm not even gonna mislead you and say it is. So yeah.
Yeah, but the reprints.
The reprint's decent. So for those of you who are lucky enough to actually have reprints in the store, definitely get it. So anyway, on to the next book. And on to Spiderman, Renew Your Vows, and why I'm sad it's getting canceled. I'm sad because this, in particular, had so much potential. They saved Norman Osborn again, but you can sense in this that the girl could have been Annie Mae, the other girl that she pulled the mask off of, could have been the former Spider-Girl. I don't know. But yeah, so much potential. And it's all going to waste here. I mean, hopefully when the timeline gets destroyed, Spiderling, and she gets a better name than Spiderling, too, will join the Exiles. Which, their storyline, the art in the most recent one, in this one, was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah. They also sold a reprint of this, but I haven't read that yet, so we can't review it, can't talk about it. Anyway, so yeah, the art in this reminded me of Alex Ross, the guy that wrote that Captain America cover and wrote the smash hit Kingdom Come and all that. At the end, you meet T'Challa. I read them the way they were supposed to be read, back to back, which was really neat. It was like watching a TV show. I read this one, and then I read this one. So, in this one, you get, like, Iron Man suspects that it might be a timeline recovering, which I don't know. But, yeah. Did you know they kill off the Exiles all the time, Mom?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, they do. Just like they killed off Kamala Khan in number 5 here. Yeah, that's right. They killed off Kamala. It's old, Mom. It's old, Mom. People have bought it.
Bought it, read it.
If they're not gonna buy it by now, they shouldn't be watching my video. Go back and read it.
It was enjoyable.
It was very enjoyable. This one didn't have as beautiful.
I didn't think they were old because at the end, like you said, they brought in, Black Panther.
This one didn't have as beautiful artwork, but you did get to see them defeat Kang, which, I don't know. He'll be back, I think. So, yep, he'll be back, my opinion. I think it's a lot harder to create villains than it is to destroy them. If you create a villain, you're like, think about it. Think of a character in your head. You can't do it. And think of a way to destroy him, just off the top of your head. It's a lot easier. Anyway, this issue was cool too. And as always, in both issues, I loved Wolvie. And it goes, they kill off Kamala, and then they have some downtime, which I really enjoyed. In this book, they have some downtime. Which I really enjoyed because you don't get to see superheroes have downtime a whole hell of a lot. It's a lot harder to write downtime, too. It's not like, oh, downtime is easy for superheroes. No, because this is a world where asteroids are constantly bombarding the Earth, and the heroes have to save them, and there has to be a counter for, like, powers, and, stuff is always popping off. Stuff is always going down. So, yeah. Again, I would love to see Spiderling as an exile. This team definitely still needs a Spider-Man. Yeah. There ain't no Marvel Universe without Spider-Man, people. Yeah. Spider-Man. No Spider-Man, no Marvel Universe there, That's how we know that Spider-Man ain't dead in that Avengers Infinity War. Because there ain't no Marvel Universe without Spider-Man. He's their flagship character. No, not my opinion. That one's not my opinion. He literally carries the team. Because the Fantastic Four have kind of lost steam in average, everyday readership. I mean, they aren't even publishing the Fantastic Four. Well, they are now, but they didn't publish them for quite some time, Mom. And yeah, Spider-Man's where they introduce like everybody. Watch RobCore. Watch other people besides Bob. They know. You know. So, Spider-Man's like Batman is for DC, where he's got like 4 different titles. It's 4 or 5. Isn't it like 12 titles that are Batman?
Yeah,
something stupid. But Spider-Man's the exact same way. When the Spider-Man sales start tanking, then Marvel knows they're in trouble. Yeah. So, yeah. Save this one Spider character. That's all I want to say.
What other books did you get? Did you? Oh, you already did all your review, didn't you?
Say, what other books did I get? I got Exiles. I got
you're Spider-Man. Okay.
Spawn. I got Batman. I didn't
review those
read that yet. Mom's just excited because I got a big pile, but we can't read them all at once. And I like connecting the Scarlet Spider to this, the Renew Your Vows. Because without Scarlet Spider, you gotta keep in mind that the giant pterodactyl man, yes, I said giant pterodactyl man, because comics, giant pterodactyl man may be still tearing up the cities somewhere. I mean, it's just a fun, stupid little game I like to play, Mom. I like to actually say, okay, now that I know Ben's dead, yeah, remember they had to look at his grave in the last issue.
Yeah, but who was? Okay.
What do you mean?
You're right. They looked at his grave. But it was the other person.
And we don't know. We didn't get to see the body, so we don't know that Ben didn't have a talus, so we couldn't. He could still be out there somewhere too. Anyway, that's my thoughts on comics this week, folks. Cheers to you, Games and Greens. Games and Greens, everybody. And for everybody else out there, love you, miss you, That's the world and the way I see it. Thanks for putting up with my opinion. Bob out.